Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered what your life will be like in old age? Will you be a serene, fulfilled person surrounded by love? Or someone tired, isolated, with regrets hidden deep in your heart? What you may not know is that the answer to that question might be ... in your chin. A person's chin can reveal deep secrets about them. Maybe you've never really thought about that ... But according to Physiognomy, the ancient art of face reading, the chin speaks of our inner strength, our emotional stability, and even how we will experience our old age. Yes, the shape of our chin can reveal how we'll face the final years of life, whether we'll live with firmness or fragility, with confidence, or emotional dependence. But before we dive into this journey, there's something important you need to understand. The face doesn't lie. It can hide with words, but never with form. In Physiognomy, the face is divided into 3 parts. The forehead represents youth, thought, and spirituality. The middle of the face, the nose, eyes, and cheeks, expresses our emotions and how we relate to the world. And the lower part, the mouth, chin, and jaw, speak about instinct, action, security, and the final stage of our life. That's why the chin is not just a detail. It is a mirror of the mature soul, and very often, it carries the marks of emotions left unresolved throughout life. Now tell me, do you know someone with a small, receding chin? And at the same time, extremely energetic, full of initiative, a high achiever? That might sound like a contradiction. But it isn't. Do you know why? Because the shape of the face reveals tendencies, not absolute truths. Someone with a receding chin, for example, may indeed have been born with a tendency toward insecurity, fear of confrontation, or a need to please. But they may have overcome it. They may have been challenged from a young age. They may have faced pain that made them grow. Or maybe they use action and excitement as a way to avoid confronting deeper fears. That's human nature, full of contradictions, full of surprises. In true physiognomy, no single feature is read in isolation. A receding chin may be balanced by a strong forehead, indicating intelligence and vision, by a firm nose which shows ambition and courage, or by bright, expressive eyes that reveal emotional clarity. Everything balances itself, and yet the chin holds a code about how you react when you lose control, when life forces you to stop, when youth is gone, and you're left with nothing but who you truly are. If your chin is firm, prominent, you may have a natural tendency toward emotional stability, resilience, and facing old age with dignity. If it's rounded, you may be more affectionate, a peacemaker, maybe more dependent on others. If it's small or receding, there's a chance you struggle to say no, to assert yourself. And you might carry very old fears deep inside, fears that, if left unhealed, will come back with a price. And here's the most important point. Unresolved emotions shape the face. Yes, your face is a living reflection of what you felt, but never expressed, of what you've silenced. But your body remembered. You might not recall, but your face remembers. And your chin remembers even more. It holds everything you didn't have the courage to confront, but there is healing. There is transformation. You can shift that energy. You can release those tensions. And even if the physical shape of your chin doesn't change, your energy changes, your presence changes, your destiny changes. That's why physiognomy isn't just about aesthetics. It's a path to self-knowledge. When you understand what your chin is trying to tell you, you stop running, you start embracing. And in that embrace, you find strength. The strength that may have always been hidden, but never forgotten,